Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Sheila from What's Up, Y'all. What we're looking at right here, and you probably can't tell, I'm going to see if I can zoom in some. This is the dam that's here, but it's closed off, and all you can see is just little trinklings of water. Trickles, not trinklings, little trickles of water. Can you see on each side of that tree? I'm bouncing. Anyway, hopefully maybe when we come back this way, then I can show you where it is when they open up the gates. So here's kind of a little of the river. All right, well, when we come back, maybe, I'm not going to promise you, we'll get it when the dam is open, but that's the first time we've seen it closed off completely like that. Now's the time for me to bring my little magnet, my fishing magnet, and throw it out there. No telling what we will find. All right, see you soon. Okay guys, this is our first stop of the day. We've already been in, just picked up a few little goodies. I got some pine sol, that's in the blue bottle. I love the one, I can't remember the name of it, the flavor of it. But anyway, so I just want to show you, maybe when we get home I'll show you the pine sol. Oh,
Breakfast of champions.
I can't see it, let me put it there. Well, every time we come to Dollar General, especially in the morning, Mr. has to get this. What's it say? Chocolate milk. I knew where he was. I told the cashier lady, because he was missing, I said, I bet you I know exactly where he's at. He's over there at the milk section getting some chocolate milk. No more than I said that. Here comes the chocolate milk. There you go. Want to say good morning?
Good morning.
He's too interested in getting into his chocolate milk. Anyway, so we're gonna go yard selling. We're not sure if there's any today, but we're still gonna go and check. He can't get it open. He's just having a little fit over there because he can't get it open. So anyway, we stopped by the post office. Oh, so DG is our second stop. So we stopped by the post office and got Sammy's treats. Then we stopped at the DG. So next we are going to search for some yard sales, if there are any. We're not sure, but we wanted to get out and about first thing in the morning before it gets hot and stuff. I think it's only supposed to get up like 70 something, right, today? 74, 70 something. So anyway, so let's go see where we'll end up next. All right guys, we're back on the road again. We did make another stop. We did a Walmart stop, but I was on the phone and I want to stay out here with Sammy. See Sammy? So I keep the windows rolled down for him to be cool. So Mr. went running into Walmart. So we did that stop. And then the next stop, because Mr. said that he was hungry, I was too. So we stopped here. Y'all see that? Y'all know what that means. Yep. Anyway, so we stopped there. And now we are going to this town called Fort Chiswell, and it's in Virginia. There's a place that's here. This guy's been in business, I think he says since 1982. He was in North Carolina, then they moved up here. He's been here for 3 years, and he's kind of like in the sewing machine business, because I'm trying to find a sewing machine that will meet my needs for quilting. And because I want to do a quilt. I've been wanting to do a quilt, I think I told y'all, since I was in my 20s, maybe late 20s, but what's the difference? I still won't do a quilt. So we're going to go here because some people saying, well, get this brand. And there was one like, what's that thing? I can't remember the name of it. And I was talking to that lady at the quilting shop. She goes, because I asked her, I said, do you have any like used machines, for sale, because you're thinking, reasonable price. Well, she doesn't have any, she said, but her friend that was there at the quilting shop, two of her friends just bought, I forgot the name of the brand. I want to say it starts with an I, any, I don't know. But you know how much that sewing machine was worth? $4,400 or $4,500. I ain't got no $4,000. I said, I can't do that. My pocketbook's going, every time you open it up, it's going, balls are flying out of it and everything. So we're going to go to this Fort Chiswell and check out this guy. He says he probably has some sewing machine that will fit my budget and do what I need it to do. I'm not getting all the bells and whistles. I don't need all that and all the different kinds of stitches. Hey, y'all are in the dark. I'm so sorry. We're going through. I don't need all these different kind of stitches and stuff, but there are certain things that I needed to do. So that's where we're headed right now. And if I can remember, I'll take y'all out of my pocket. But of course, now I'm going to be talking to him. He might not want everything videoed. Then after that, I don't know where we're going to end up. We're just spending the day doing some errands, riding around. Mister's tired. His muscles are wore out, sore from working on that building, helping the neighbor. So he told the neighbor, he says he's just got to take a day off. So we're just kind of just making a day of it, just riding around doing different things. So I guess if I find anything, I'll let you know. Or if it's okay with him, I'll take you out of the backpack and let you take a look at with me. All right, well, we're on our way there, and hopefully I'll see you when we get there. Hey guys, it's another day. I will say this, that the last stop that we made, well, next to the last stop that we made is in, I think where I was on the way, the last that I was videoing, we were on our way to Fort Chiswell, Virginia, because somebody told us about this gentleman and his wife that sold sewing machines and refurbished and been it since, I think we were with his father since 1962, and that he has really, really, really good prices. So we stopped there. When we got there, we were there probably about 2 hours, and I did leave with something. I want to play the song. You know, wipe out. Well, yeah. It wiped me out. But anyway, so I did bring home something. Excuse me, and I'll show you that. I don't know if this video or another video. I'm behind on little tinky stuff. Mister just went out this morning. It is, well, it's 9:30 now. And we got up and drank our coffee. I was late kind of getting up because Sammy was up 4 times last night. I don't know what was wrong with him. You know, I told you he's got the Cushing, so he was up and down all night, wanted water. We have to limit his water. I don't let him go thirsty, but he would sit there and drink a gallon of water at each pop because of the Cushing's. You know, his adrenal glands produces the cortisol, the salt, which makes him thirsty, so he wants to drink a lot. So when he drinks a lot, then he has to go pee. So I had to let him out. I watched what he drank yesterday afternoon. It's like he's got this, what's it called, sundowners? You know, people like have Alzheimer's and they have the worst time, and by the time the sun starts going down, it's like they're just all out of whack. That's what he is. And he could do good during the day. He's, you know, let him out here and there and does good and is eating and stuff. But by the time the afternoon comes and we sit down, say about 6 o'clock, you know, we kind of call it a day. And we watch some news. That's depressing. But anyway, we watch a little bit of news and put it that way. But, you know, we watch other things, decent things. And then, you know, I feed him. Well, he expects his treats. Because we have freeze-dried chicken breast treats. Because it says with Cushing's, don't give him anything that has to do with any animal organs. So, I was giving him like freeze-dried beef organs and liver or something. And then when I read that, I went, uh-oh. So I got the chicken breast freeze-dried or something like that. But anyway, so, yeah, we've been giving him that for the last 2 or 3 days. And I had to get some more. I picked up some more because I had ordered some from Amazon and got that in yesterday. It was the day before. That was yesterday. So last night, getting to the story, last night, I mean, he was up and, you know, he does his little head. He'll stand there and, you know, he's got them little legs. You know, he's a dachshund and weenie dog for some of you. I'm not sure what a dachshund is. But he'll stand there and he'll go, woof, does his head like that and go, woof. with a little boof, boof. He's wanting some treats. So we give him the treats. Okay, after he's had his treat, because you're unlimited by the poundage, you know, he can get like 3 or 4. That's it. Okay. So then he'll walk around, he'll go over there to the front door like, okay, I got to go pee now. So we let him out to pee and do whatever he's got to do. We come back in, he's still boof, boof. And then he'll walk over here, look at Mister, then he'll walk into the bedroom door and go boof, boof. You don't know what he wants. You want to go to bed? We'll go to bed. And so this happens every night from 6 on to about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then Mr., you know, he goes ahead and calls it a night. And for me, it takes just a little bit longer. I got to start taking my pill because I have to have some assistance. And I need to start taking it at 6 o'clock. Because doggone, I take it at 8:30. And I bet that thing don't kick in till like 10:30. Well, by the time now I get to sleep, Sammy's still going. And then I had to get up during the night 4 times to let him out. I'm exhausted this morning. I'm just going to tell you. I'm just exhausted. Yeah. So this morning Mr. got up. I let him out to do his business, fed him, gave him his medicine. You know, I give him twice a day. Okay, so now he's over there in his bed just a-chilling. This is fine as he can be. Well, anyway, so I got up. I said, well, I got a lot to do today. Well, kind of, sort of. I mean, I could do more if I wanted to, but I just want to kind of do the things that, you know, are like you got to do, kind of thing. So like these dishes, I got to empty the dishwasher, and I got to load the dishwasher, and I don't care if it's a little bit in there. I think I'm going to go ahead and start it and get those out of the way, so it's clean sink, and then it will be clean dishwasher. So I'm going to do that. I vacuumed yesterday. I don't see no need in vacuuming again, do you? I don't think so. Good. Praise the Lord. Glory to God. Hallelujah, Jesus. But anyway, so I just got to pick up. The bathroom trash can was a little full, so I brought it in here. Now, Mr. usually gets this kitchen trash can. He didn't get it this morning. I don't know why. But anyway, back in the bathroom, I had to empty the cat box. My favorite thing in the whole wide world to do. So while I'm doing that, here comes Possum. I'm right in the midst of cleaning her cat box. You know, and then here she comes. She's standing there looking at me like, will you hurry? Because I got to use the bathroom. I said, Possum, really? You got to choose now when I'm cleaning out this cat box, and then as soon as I get finished, you will come here and mess it up? Well, she's turning around all ticked off, comes in here and starts going, wow, wow. Well, I knew she had to go to the bathroom, so I had to come in here and pick her up. Because remember, she can't hear, so I can call her all day long, but she can't hear me. So I had to come in here and pick her up, take her there to the cat box. She just jumped right in that thing and did her business. It was number 1. So I finished cleaning the cat box, sweeping the floor, putting the new rug down, because when she gets out, she's got kitty litter all over her little fingers and paws gets in there, and she does all this number in her back feet, slings it everywhere. So I had to sweep that up. So now, I said to myself, I wanted to show y'all my new sewing machine I got. Like I said, na 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 na. You know that song. Mistress says, well, that's your Christmas and your Valentine's and your birthday for a couple of years. And it was like, wipe out. I said, I feel bad. Don't make me feel worse than I am. But I'm getting ready to get into quilting. He goes, well, maybe you want to try it first. I know y'all saying this. Well, did you try it first to see if you like doing it? Because you might get into it and go, oh, this is not my cup of tea. And then you done spend all that money on a doggone sewing machine. Well, I tell you, like I already told you. Well, I'm going to say it again. Is that I've been wanting to do a quilt since I was in my 20s. So from 20 to now, and I'm you're old. You know, don't you think that I would still have that desire? I mean, I want to get some quilts done. I want to make my grandchildren quilts. Okay. So I'll show you that later. It's still in the box, and I'm looking in there in the office. I don't know really where I'm going to put it. I got to have room to do quilting, you know. I got to figure that out later. So I was thinking about that. I go, oh, man, I got a quilt like my great-grandmother. It wasn't my grandmother. It was my great-grandmother that did. My grandmother had it, and then, of course, I got a hold of it, and you could tell. You know, back then, they didn't have, per se, the quilting where they do the little swirls and stuff or whatever, you know, as quilting. Now, I don't know if y'all know, I had to learn this. I go, oh, what do you mean quilting? I'm already quilting. Go, no, you're piecing together. When you do the quilting, it's when you've got the back, the pattern, and whatever you sewed together, put them together, and then it's called a long arm, and it just, it kind of sews it all together, all around, makes you swirl, different kinds of designs. I went, oh, I didn't know that. Well, anyway, so, back in the day, they used to take like their needle, and they make, just here and there, they make like a little knot, and then they go over here and make a little knot, and that's how it kept it all together. Well, let me just turn it around because I'm looking at it. So I brought it in here and I stuck it over there. Wait a minute. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that right there? Let me see if I can zoom in. No, here we go. There it is. Now you could tell that's old as Methuselah. I mean, they just did the little squares. But I remembered. I said, hey. Ooh. Let me back y'all out now. I know y'all don't see my pores. But anyway, I said, hey, I got that. Because I saw it in one of these home tours or something on YouTube. I go, shoot fire, let me get mine out. So I did, and I stuck it over there. I think it looks really good. I'm waiting to hear what Mr. says, but it don't matter because that's where I want it. But anyway, so I got that out. I've got to pick up here and there. We already done the fall things. I think I'm going to go to $1.25 tree and or 5 quarter tree store, and I want to get me some of those leaf garland things. I want to put it maybe up here on top of my cabinets up there, maybe. Or I've got some little twinkly lights that maybe I can run up there. I don't know. I said I was finished with fall decor, but I was thinking, oh, I like to do that. I might. I don't know. Anyway, right now I got to get to these doggone dishes and get them going. Like I said, I'm not going to vacuum. I'm going to pick up. Might change the sheets on them. I should have done that yesterday. Friday's supposed to be my sheet changing day, and I didn't do it. I don't really feel like, I don't know if I feel like it today or not. You ever just get in the moods? I'm in one of the moods. I know, this is not inspirational, is it? You go, dog, Sheila. Well, I get up and go today, and I watched you. It's like, I just feel like I just need to go and sit down. Well, go rest your bones. I'm going to do this. Maybe y'all got a kitchen, y'all need to get your dishes out of the sink or whatever and put them in the dishwasher or wash your dishes. That's what I'm going to do. So let's come on over here. I might speed it up because you know how kitchen stuff goes. So dishwasher, I got to get the dishes out. I'm going to stick them up there to, till I get them all out. And then I got to get these dishes and put them back in there. Okay, let's get to it. I know you're wondering, Sheila, all them dishes dirty, why'd you throw them back in the sink? Well, all my plastics, for some reason, they want to hold water. I don't know if you can see that, not water bubbles. So I throw them over here. So that's like the last thing. Either I leave them there and finish drying, or I'll get the dish towel and finish them drying and put them up. So that's why I throw them here in the dish drainer. They're clean, but I did see one pan in there just didn't look like it turned out too clean, so I'm going to go through another wash with it. Let me finish up. We'll get this chore done. Hallelujah. Now, I got to clean that by hand. That was a pizza pan from last night. It don't fit in my dishwasher. Don't you wish all the things could fit in the dishwasher? Well, anyway, let me just stick that over here because I know I got to wash it. Okay, let's see what I got here. Let's start loading the stuff. And you know me, I got OCD. They got to be in a certain order. Like this is a big bowl. I'm putting in the little bowls right now. See these? Little big. Anyway, so I'm sticking those in there in order. Now, I get my fat bowls, my big fat ones, and I put that behind the ones I just showed you. I'm not trying to teach you how to do it. I know y'all got y'all ways too. And then I always start from the back with my glasses. So put that there. Because then when you're unloading dishwashers, you pull this out. You don't have to pull it way out and start loading it way back there with your glasses and stuff. You just open up a little bit because you started filling it up from the back coming forward. Sheilology. Alright, now I got a bunch of silverware. Now what I usually do with the silverware, I tell Mr. all the time, I said, get a little glass of whatever's in there and just throw the silverware in there in the glass until we're ready to put it in the dishwasher. Because if it's just sitting in the sink, it's drying out and then it's harder to clean. But if you leave it in like a little, see now I gotta get all this, I gotta get all that pizza stuff off of there. Look at that. Where actually it should have soaked. And so I'm having to scrub it. Scrubby dub dub. Well, Sheila, does your dishwasher not clean this? Well, this was a dishwasher. When we bought the place, the dishwasher, the one that was in here, wasn't working. So, she knows she's got to, well, she don't have to, but replace a dishwasher. So, we don't get the most expensive, you know what I mean. Before we left the whole house back in the big city, see, I gotta rinse these off. Back in the big city, I had just purchased a stove, refrigerator, microwave, dishwasher, and all brand spanking new. Then we decided to move. Well, the only thing that I brought with us here was the refrigerator. And yeah, I missed my dishwasher. We got a new, she had one of those counter microwaves, nothing matter with it, but, I wanted over the stove. So that's what we got. And, I tell you what, some people, we knew that, let me talk to y'all guys. We knew that we had to do a lot. But have you ever seen that, ooh, now I gotta watch this. Have you ever seen that movie, Money Pit? I think it had Tom Hanks in it. When we got here, we loved it up here and everything, but we knew, something gooking my throat. We knew that we had to do things, but there we go again. I mean, we've had to redo most everything, and we're down to our pennies now. It's okay, at least we had it to do it when we needed to do it. But it's like, dog, it's like a money pit. We're trying to make it comfortable for us. Well, he hasn't emptied the trash yet, so I'm going to take all this junk, throw it over there in the trash can, because he's got to empty the trash. Then I'll rinse this pot out, and then stick it in there, and then we'll start the dishwasher. I was talking to that gentleman, my goodness, I was talking to that gentleman, and before we went to go see about the sewing machine, there was a couple of people I talked to. I called quilting shops, maybe to see if they had any sewing machines that they wanted to sell, maybe that they used and wanted to sell, where I could get a really good deal. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a sewing machine. It's been years. But I was talking to him, I told him about my age and stuff. He goes, well, you don't sound like you're years old. I go, well, I am. You look at me, you know it. He goes, well, you sound like you're in your early 40s. I went, what? Well, then I talked to the quilting lady, and I was telling her the same thing, it's kind of like, I got to speed this up a little bit, because I know my clock's a-ticking. Anyway, and she goes, well, you don't sound that. I don't know what I sound like. I know I sound like a country bumpkin. Some people ask me, go, where are you from? Go, why? Who wants to know? Well, I guess lived in North Carolina most all my life. Lived in Florida maybe 2 years. And then now I'm here in the hills of Virginia. Maybe I'm catching on to their dialect and their twang. I know when I went to Florida, went to high school there for a couple of years. Brand new high school, beautiful, that's another story. But anyway, most of the people down there, you know, from the north, and so they've got that northern accent. So, golly, guys, I'm so sorry. That happens every morning. But anyway, there were some of them that I made friends with, and they start asking me questions. I go, you sure are asking me a lot of questions. They go, we just like to hear you talk. I go, what's that mean? Say, you sound like you're from the South. I go, well, I am. How much further south can I get? I'm down here in Florida. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, so I'm going to finish putting these dishes up. I'm going to go ahead and start this dishwasher, because I'll be talking my head off, y'all. And get that going. I've already put the little thing in there. And let's get this going. I know I could fill it up a lot more. What saves energy? I just want to get it all done. I want to get this, you know, the sink clean. I'll get this up and start the get the dishes in the dishwasher. Then I'll put them up, and then all that'll be clean. Don't have this like residue left, if you know what I mean. I think y'all do. Well, what's next? Oh, shoot! I forgot. Y'all let me forget the pizza pan. I don't want. I gotta though. I don't wanna, but I gotta. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, and I put my brush in the. Oh, I got a scrub daddy. I like these little things. I bought these years ago. It was on QVC, and I bought a couple boxes of them. And I was supposed to give them out as Christmas gifts, but you know, sometimes when you get things and you hide it from yourself, and then you forget about it when it comes Christmas time, and then later on in life you go, oh, there they are. Well, that's what happened to Mr. Smiley Face here. So I got a little box. I did give some out still. This was years ago. So, anyhow, give me a little dishwashing liquid on here. See if I can scrub this thing. And the thing of it is, it's so big you can't let it soak. So what you gonna do? You gotta put elbow grease in it. Well, gotta do it. I might have to get something to scrape this off, like a knife. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, guys. I'll be right back. I just got a butter knife. Let's see if I can get this stuff off. Yeah. Now, it's stuck down in them holes. I don't know about all that. Well, that's some of it, praise the Lord. I hear y'all in the background go, won't you get one of them steel wool things? Well, I don't have one right now. How'd y'all enjoy that story? The healing story on the last video that one of my subscribers sent in. Pretty cool, wasn't it? I gotta get the backside off. Y'all see that? Where that pizza came through them. Anyway. I feel like I need some Ajax on this thing. I have to get a toothpick. Thing of it is, why I keep flipping is I try to clean on one side, it pushes it through to this side. I turn it over, try to clean on this side, and it pushes it back to the back side. Well, anyway, this is the day in the life of Sheila with What's Up, y'all. This is what's up, y'all. But I'm getting it, praise the Lord. I'm not going to be defeated. I can do all things. Yay, one little hole there. Woohoo! Praise the Lord. I'll stick it over here. Let it drip dry. Clean out this sink. And then we'll see what else we can get into. Let me go and clean out this sink. I know y'all don't want to see me clean the sink. Go. Get this little drain catcher thing here with all the food. That's nasty. That stuff like that about grosses me out. Anyway, let me finish this, and then we'll see what else we can get into. I know there's another story that I can read. One lady sent in a couple, so I think I've got one more. And then I had another lady who said, hey, my daughter has some supernatural stories, so I think she's going to try to send them in, which is great. I love supernatural stories and like what the Lord has done. If you had out-of-body experiences, you know, some people have, you know, like maybe passed for like 45 minutes and stuff, went to heaven, came back and telling everybody about it. Some people believe that, some don't. I do. So if you got any stories like that, let's share it with one another. I think it's wonderful. All right, let me get to this and then I'll be back. All right, I got that kitchen done. It wasn't much else. You know, I had to finish putting up those dishes that I got out of the dishwasher and started that. Kitchen's clean now. Well, you know, I didn't get the trash up. And right where the trash can goes, Mr. and Miss, well, I do too. You know how you miss the trash can and stuff falls on the floor and if you sweep and everything, but then it's got, you know, you need to mop. I need to mop right there. I need to get down there with my scrub daddy or a new one or use the old one and get a new one for my dishes. And just kind of scrub that floor around where that trash can area is. You know, we get old, we can't see good. That's another thing. Well, anyway, I came into the office because I want to show y'all something. This is it. This is the box. I told you I'd show you the box. There it is. Can't wait, can't wait. Hear that? That means my dryer's done. Which means I got a pile of clothes to do today. And I got to get that cat box. You know, my favorite thing in the whole wide world to do. All right. And I got to do a little bit of studying today. I got a new sewing machine. I think I told y'all on the last video. I kind of want to get that out. Kind of show you what I've been doing today. But right now, my clothes are piled up. So I've got to tackle that today. Mr. is outside. Can't see him right now. He's trying to put this, it's not a gutter guard. It goes up under your, I'm looking down there. My cat's running. He's way down there. I don't know why my cat's way down there. I got to go call him, come on home. Might be trying to catch a rat or something. But anyway, I've got a lot to do, needless to say. So I thought that I would just take you on Sheila's busy day. Oh, I know what I was telling you. Is that Mr. is trying to put up that, it goes up under, like where the gutters go. You can go into your house, the attic thing. I don't know. Anyway, it's this time of year for stink bugs. I mean, the stink bugs get so bad out here, you try to walk outside and, I mean, they're flying everywhere. They bomb you on your head and everywhere. And so, and they'll get up in the attic. They get in the house, and I flicked two of them yesterday that was on the screened, I don't know who the cat that is. Oh, that's Bougie. I'm sorry. I just see out of, you know, peripheral vision. It's like whoosh, running across the field. But anyway, I flicked two of them off outside. I don't like touching them. I really don't like even doing that. I just don't know what it is with them bugs. They look prehistoric. I just don't like them. But anyway, then we were watching TV. I'd be doggone. And y'all see our TV over there. I'd be doggone. You'd be looking at somebody and I'd go, man, he sure does have a big mole on his face. and then it moves. I go, I thought it was on his cheek, now it's up on his forehead. What? Hold up. That's a doggone stink bug. Mister has to get up, get a tissue, and get that stink bug. I ain't gonna do it. And then, if I got the light on close to where I'm sitting, and I've got my drink there with my little straw out and everything, they are drawn to light. And a couple of times that I always have to look at my drink really close before I take a swig of it through my straw. Because them stink bugs, they'll fall down in my glass. Now, you know I'd go and see Jesus if that happens, if I took a big swig out of it. It's got a stink bug. So anyway, I got a lot to do today. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get you, put you up on the grandstand. As you heard, my buzzer went off. I've got to get those clothes. I got to fold them up. I got to load another, wash machine. I already got clothes in there. I got to put them over to the dryer. Then I got to start another load of clothes. I have just got a lot to do today. I talked to my son early this morning. I did talk to him for just a little bit, who lives up here in the hills of Virginia. And I told him, I said, look, don't be calling me today. You know, because sometimes he'll call a couple of times. Yeah, something's going on. He's got to tell me. I said, I'm busy. I'm busy this. I got to edit. I got to film. And I said, I'm going to be running around here like a chicken with his head cut off. I've got lots to do. I mean, I don't know. It's like, how does it creep up on you so fast? You know what I mean? It's like 1 minute you think everything is nice and clean. Then the next minute you turn around, it's like everything is just horrible. And I went in there, you know, to the bathroom, brushed my teeth, and like I told you earlier, I looked down that cat box. I just changed it. I don't know if she feels like she needs to be on a liquid diet. I don't know. Well, anyway, let me go get the grandstand, set you guys up on it, and let's get to those clothes. Come and join me. I have my second load of laundry that the wash machine just chimed to let me know it's time to go into the dryer. I've already taken the stuff out of the dryer. I'm gonna sit down a minute. I've already taken the stuff out of the dryer and it's already dried, and I took it out and folded all of that stuff. What's next? Oh, I want to tell you this. This is the time of year between September and October, a little bit November. You got to watch out for fleas. We usually get this bag of stuff from Lowe's. I can't tell you right now what it is. It's probably down in the shop. We haven't sprinkled it out in the yard, which helps kill, the fleas and stuff. Remember, we have 3 outside cats who constantly come up here on the deck. Now, Possum was scratching, and this is what triggered it with me. Possum started scratching, and I said, uh-oh. So I went and got the flea comb, and what I do is I get a little container of water, like the containers like that big, like pimento cheese. Well, pimento cheese comes in. and I put about this much water in it, and then I get dishwashing. I have Dawn dishwashing liquid, and I put it in there, a little in there, and kind of stir it up with a spoon or whatever. And I get the flea comb, and I started flea combing Possum, and I got some fleas off of her. So now I'm back in the routine again. Now, I've never had an infestation of fleas because this is what I do. And I just got finished flea combing Sammy as well, who had a few fleas. Now remember, now he goes outside and into the yard and does his business, so I'm sure fleas go, hey, let's catch a ride, let's go in there inside. So, you know, I'm flea combing him. Some people say, I can kind of hear it, say, well, why don't you get that stuff, a flea collar, or put that drops and stuff behind their neck? Well, I can just tell you this. There's one that a long time ago that I used. I mean, I was probably in my early 30s, and it made my critter sick. I don't use that, and that one, it starts with an H. I'm not, those products starts with an H. I'm not going to say it. I don't dare put that on my critters. And with Possum, November be 23 years old. You know, her little system, her little skin is thin, and I don't do that. I never have, other than that one time way back, and like I said, some of my critters got sick. And you follow the directions, and I had flea collars as well. You're still going to have fleas. It's going to take a minute. Just because you got a flea collar on there don't mean that they go, oh, flea collar, and just drop over dead. They don't do that. So here's the thing that Sheila does. I flea comb them every day. We're going to put the stuff out in the yard. I flea comb them every day. Now, what they've brought in and they've jumped off might have gotten into my carpet and stuff, so you have to vacuum every single day for maybe to pick up any fleas or flea eggs. So that's what I do. So now from henceforth, I'm going to be vacuuming every day. Washing the bedding more often that Sammy sleeps on. And then Possum is over there. I usually put like a little fluffy blanket on the sofa. This is the little love seat. She sits over there on the sofa, and of course up here too. But you know, to wash that as well. I mean, like twice a week. So if there's any eggs or anything that fell off. But anyway, that's what I came across today. So I'm getting ready to vacuum now, and I've already got finished with the bed, as you saw. And changed out everything, the linen and the bedspreads and the pillow shams. So Mr. went up to the neighbors again to help them. They still got that huge project there to do, which is going to give me time to video. And I got to edit. I said we went live, and I said I was going to edit. I haven't got around to it. So many things were going on. You know how it is. You have good intentions, but you know, things just pop up. They do. I still got to get the word a day, which I will do. And might be another video. While we were sitting here watching something on YouTube last night, or a movie or a series of something, I can't even remember because Mr. had it going, but I was sitting over there in my seat right there, and I got down his old shirts that he was going to give to one of those thrift stores a while back. And I knew in my mind that I was going to do a quilt. I mean, I knew it. I mean, I'm going to do one. And so I kept his shirts. And so last night I cut 4 of them, cutting the sleeves off, the collar, you know, all the little bands and stuff, hems and things like that, to save as much material as possible. By golly, this winter, you know, we're going to, you and me, if y'all are doing a quilt, get out your stuff. And let's do this quilt together. I'm going to do an easy peasy one because this is my first one. So it's going to be easy peasy. I'm hoping that after I do this, today, being the 18th, my daughter, who lives in the big city, is in the hospital now. And they're going to induce her so she goes into labor. She knows she's going to have a little boy named Wyatt. And what a joyous time, you know, and I wanted to make it a baby quilt. I think she's got like have black and white or something, some of the things that she had put on her registry. In one of my quilting things, I want to quilt a small baby quilt for my grandson. So I got to get these fleas up. If there's fleas in the carpet, I don't know, but you know, in my mind, it's just one of the things you've got to do. Vacuum every day. If y'all are starting to have problems with that, and flea comb your critters every day, vacuum every day, and then you'll have a good handle on it. Like I said, I've never had a flea infestation, so in doing this. And you know, it takes a little time. It's okay. Would you rather do that or have fleas jumping on you? I don't want no fleas jumping on me. But let me get to the vacuuming, and then we'll be back. Perhaps we'll unbox the new sewing machine I got. Y'all want to see it? I can't wait. But, you know, I got to get this other stuff out of the way before I can do fun stuff, fun time stuff. And, well, right now, remember, see how I get sidetracked? I'm first going to go get the laundry, then I'm going to vacuum. And we'll be back. We'll meet back here, okay? Come on with me. Well, if you're coming on with me, that means we ain't meeting back here. It means you're coming with me. Let's go get this thing done.